Happy New Year, everyone. Now, 2024 could have been your best year or it could have been your worst year. But all of that is literally last year's business. So if you want to get rid of debt, you want to save more money, and you want to earn more money and make 2025 your most financially successful year yet, then you need to keep watching because I've created the ultimate 2025 financial plan. And guess what? It is so easy. You only have to do 3 things. Okay, let's kick things off with the foundation to any plan, setting goals. And not just a goal where you want to save money. No, I'm talking about SMART goals. They're specific, they're measurable, they're achievable, they're relevant, and they're time-bound. Think of it like this. When someone has a non-SMART goal, they say, I want to save money. Now, when someone says they have a SMART goal, they say, I want to save $5,000 by the end of December 31, 2025. And to do this, I'm going to put $94 into a saving account every week for a whole year. You see, one is a vague wish, the other is so clear that you could tattoo it on your forehead. Though, speaking as a lawyer, unless you're Post Malone, I would not recommend it. I would recommend that whatever goal you do have in life, you make it a SMART goal. That is your foundation, and that is where you can start kicking goals. Now, I'm actually going to make this so easy for you because I've already created a ton of goals that you can use and make your own, and it's all on my website, and I have the direct link in my bio. Next up, you need to understand cash flow. You need to know what's coming in, and more importantly, where it's going. Now, understanding cash flow is so important, and I cannot stress this enough, especially when more and more of us are not using physical cash, and instead we're using bank cards and credit cards, and we're utilizing Tap and Go, the Apple Pay on our phones, and of course, many expenses that we have today are not one-off payments. They're monthly subscriptions. All this means is that our outgoings are all over the place. Now, to solve this, it is easy because I've done it for you. I've created Raphael 2025 Cash Flow Super Sheet. And this is honestly such a simple tool that you can use every day. And all you have to do is add every income that you make during that day. So it could be your wages, it could be your interest income, tips, anything, including, your grandma slipping you a couple of dollars during the holidays, literally everything. Keep that and write that down. Then you need to add every cent you spend during the whole day. And I mean everything. Coffee, tips if you're in America, donations, fast food, literally everything. This is key. Even if it's a couple of cents or a couple of dollars, you need to make sure you document everything. And once you've done that, you'll be able to see a running total that's daily and monthly, and to see really how much you actually have. Now, if you want to know more about this and how to use this tool, press subscribe and turn on the notification bell because I'll be making a full tutorial very soon on this very thing. Now, let's talk budgets. A lot of people think budgets mean financial prison, but it's actually the opposite. It's financial freedom. Now, if you have a budget, you know where your money is going, you know what you can spend your money on, and you also know what you shouldn't spend your money on. This means that instead of living life on the edge and having no clue where your money is going, and then feeling that anxiety and those sleepless nights, instead of feeling all that, because I guarantee we've all felt that until we got a good financial plan. If you have a budget, then all that anxiety, it just disappears. It also means that you can deal with emergencies because you can adjust your budget to take that emergency into account. So this is how you do it. You use the 30-20 rule. This means based on your after-tax income, you allocate 50% of that for your needs. For example, your rent, your groceries, your utilities. 30% for your wants. So that's everything. That's you wanting to buy clothes and have a Netflix subscription, fast food, whatever you want to spend your money on. That 30% is yours. And that 20% that you have left over, that is for savings and debt repayment. Now, you may need to adjust these percentages based on your personal circumstances, but this is a really good start. Also, if you're more of a techie, you can use budgeting apps like YNAB, and these work to a degree, but there are significant cons. Mainly they're costly, and there's normally a learning gap to use the software. So this means you need to invest a lot of time learning how to use the software and understand its function. And also sometimes it's counterintuitive because many of these apps have this auto import function where it automatically syncs to your bank account. So you never have to write things down in terms of what you purchased and how much it cost. It's all done for you. Now you might actually think it's a good idea, but it's actually a bad idea because that psychological process of you manually going through your spending means that you actually have to confront all that spending. And honestly, this is the reason why I bet, and I don't gamble, mind you, I do not gamble at all, but I bet that right now you have at least one subscription service that you do not use and you probably don't even know exists because it's automatic. You automatically pay it and you don't realize you've done it. Now, if you budget well and use my 2025 cash flow super sheet, you will find that subscription, you'll cancel that subscription, and you'll immediately start saving more money today. Now, I hope all of that was really useful, and more importantly, I hope you can action them. So I've been teaching personal finance and financial literacy for a very long time, and believe me, whenever I hear someone come up with a very complex, bloated financial plan, they either never action them because it's too complex and it creates this paralysis effect, or they're never successful because they can't juggle everything at once. It's just too complex. So after you've done watching this video, I want you to start this financial plan today. And if you want to know about the 9 money habits that are keeping you poor, check out my other video. But thank you so much. I will see you on the next one.